It's like an earthquake riding down the road.
Mm-hmm. Hey, we are going to talk today about the top five. It was really hard for me to come up with any, but the top 5 things that we dislike about the RV lifestyle.
Yeah.
Number 1 thing we dislike about the RV lifestyle is family closeness. I know we said family closeness was something we loved, but family closeness is also on some days and on some occasions something we are not crazy about because we're really close. And like we said, you have to deal with things immediately. You have to confront the problems before, well, there's nowhere to hide. There's nowhere to go from each other. So you have to deal with things.
Mm-hmm.
So family closeness.
The losing stuff. It's easy to lose stuff in a little bitty RV. You would be surprised. Be very surprised, especially if you were me and you kept your right side of the bed the way I keep mine. And that's all we'll say about that.
Well, a way to prevent that, the losing stuff, and it's hard because we all, get in a hurry, but everything has a place.
Sure.
If everything has a place, then it'll be a lot less easy
but
to lose stuff.
there's still 4 of us, and our stuff gets piled on top of each other's stuff, and it's easy to lose stuff.
It sure is.
Easy to lose stuff.
Yep. What's one thing that you dislike about the RV lifestyle?
Really? I think all of us really hate this one thing. It's that we don't always have good Wi-Fi.
That's true.
All of us except me.
He don't care.
He don't care.
He has a flip phone.
I got the smartphone that won't send pictures anymore.
Yet it's a new phone.
Yeah. Okay, the third thing that I dislike about living in an RV is storms. When storms come, you either have to find somewhere else to go or hunker down and trust God. So it's a good idea to keep your eye on the weather and not be unaware of what's coming so that you'll have time to get where you need to get. But being in an RV is not a good thing when tornadoes come through, bad weather, and we're predominantly in the south, and so we get a lot of that. But also being in an RV, I guess, could be a good thing with storms because you could watch the weather, and if, say, you live down in Florida close to the ocean and a hurricane's coming, well, you just crank it up and head north,
That's right.
So, but for me, the thing that I don't like about living in an RV is storms.
It's like an earthquake riding down the road. Things shake and break and drawers open and things fly across the side of the bus. And when you're riding, things just tend to shake up and shake around and get all shook up, like Elvis would say. But anyway, there's a lot of things to fix, a lot of things there's a lot of upkeep on these RVs, and we've been pretty blessed here so far. We've done some stuff. We put tires on this RV and serviced the engine, put oil and all in it, and odds and ends, you have to You know, keep them maintained, and we bought air filter and filters and
Serpentine belts.
serpentine belts, and we put another refrigerator in here, which we got a real good deal on it, and things are expensive.
Yeah, they are.
And we've just done a pretty good bit, and seems like there's something else to do every day. We've got a headliner problem right now, and there's just other things that needs to be done.
So, fixing things. Number 5, the 5th thing that I dislike about living in an RV is that clutter accumulates really quick. I mean, within minutes sometimes it can accumulate. Whereas in a house is bigger. You have just as much clutter, it just doesn't look like it. In an RV, it shows up very fast. And so you really have to keep things down to a minimum, which is, you know, helps with number 4, losing things. And it all kind of runs together. But the 5th thing I hate is clutter accumulating really fast. I know. Now, tell me one thing that you dislike about living in an RV.
The thing I dislike, privacy issues. Can't go anywhere without another being in the same room. Whether it's person or a dog.
Yeah. And I had to come in here, by the way, to ask Nathan these questions because he's cooking dinner
Actually, let
in
me
Grandma's
go.
house. So.